Hello, what can I do for you today? Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. You're having trouble with your eyes? They're itchy and feel dry? Okay, how long has it been since the symptoms have started? Quite some time. You thought it was allergies? Okay. Have you taken anything for this? Your regular allergy medicine and it didn't work at all? Not a single help? So the itchiness persists and very, very dry? Okay, just the dryness, but the itchiness remains. And is the itchiness consistent, that is all day long, or it just happened by moments? But it's mostly the whole day that it starts itching randomly? Yeah, your symptoms that sound like allergies. It's one of the more common things that happen when you have itchiness and dryness, but there could be also foreign objects or things in your eyes that could be causing this. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna be inspecting your eyes and let's examine what is going on in there, okay? I'm gonna be very close to you. Okay. Okay, try not to move. There's a little bit of redness. I believe it's because of you've been scratching. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to look up. I know it's gonna feel uncomfortable. Okay, now look down as much as you can. Look to any side. And now to the other side. Okay, it looks like there is something in there. I'm gonna have to check with another lamp here because this is not enough to look inside your eye. Let's take another more powerful one. Okay, I was gonna do the same. There we go. Okay, there is something in there. Looks like a debris. I'm not sure where it is, but it's stuck into your eye, right behind, almost like glue. Okay, let's see the other eye. Is it itchy right now? Quite a lot. Yeah, I bet. Okay, let's see here. Okay, now you're gonna look up and down to the side. Now the other side. There it is again. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in there. Very good. I ask you to look straight forward. I ask you to follow my light. It's uncomfortable. Okay. And like this. Okay, I'm gonna cover one of your eyes. Follow the light. Good. 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 We're gonna do the same again. Good. 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 Okay, now just looking straight forward. You're gonna focus in my nose. You're not gonna move your head or your eyes, okay? Let me know the moment that you can see my finger. Okay. Good. 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 Very well. I'm gonna do a little test in there. I'm gonna put a couple of drops. I want to see if your eyes get tint. If your eye gets tint, is maybe because there's some bacteria into your eyes, okay? If not, it's just the debris and it's gonna be very easy to remove. I'm gonna have to clean your eye area. Close your eyes, please. Almost there. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna put these drops into your eyes. This is gonna react in case there is any signs of bacteria in your eye socket, okay? Don't worry, it's not gonna burn or feel anything, okay? There we go. Good. Excellent. Now the other eye. There we go. I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed for a little bit. Put a little cover. It needs to be completely eye shut, okay? Just for a little minute. There we go. Let me know if you feel any discomfort or burning sensation, which you shouldn't be feeling. Okay. How are you doing? Good. Very well. Now I'm going to remove the cover. It's going to be very bright. Open your eyes slowly. That's good. There is no bacteria present, which means that probably the debris could be maybe a leaf or grass or even dust. Who knows? We're going to know until we remove it completely. Okay? So let's prep you up for that. Do this because it might get a little bit wet. And put your hair to the back. Like so. Doesn't get in the way. Now I'm going to tell you what is going to happen. I'm going to be putting a lot of liquid into your eyes to irrigate the whole eye socket so we can eliminate that debris. It's going to feel a little bit weird. That is okay, but you shouldn't be feeling any pain or discomfort. It's just going to feel odd, like it's water inside your eyes. The water is going to be at a nice lukewarm temperature, so it's not cold or hot. for your comfort. Okay. So don't worry, you don't need to do anything, just stay still while we do this. Now, can you blink several times? Blink, blink, blink. Okay, still there. Continue. Good, good. Okay, there we go, there it is. Let's just cover a little bit here. Good, and let me get my tweezers here. So it looks like a dry lid, maybe? Do you tend to go for a run when it's windy? Yeah, it does look like a piece of dry lid. Maybe you were walking, it was windy, and it got into your eyes, and you didn't notice, and it went all the way behind. Which is good, because there is no bacteria there. It was just the discomfort of having something in your eye. Okay, let's continue with the other eye. Okay, it's going to be the same process. Good. 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 Okay, I'm going to ask you to blink. Blink, blink, blink. Yeah, just like that. Okay, it's not out yet. You're going to have to continue irrigating the eye. Here we go again. Blink. Nothing yet. Okay, here we go again. There it is. Yeah, it's the same. It was, I'm not sure if it's a dry leaf or grass, but it's something like a plant. So don't see anything else in there. Okay. Oh, really? It feels good already? I bet. Yeah, I was like feeling something in there. And where you're normally looking at different ways, it moves. So that's when you start feeling the itchiness. Now let me see if there is anything red in there from the moving. There might be some irritation in the area. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, no wonder. Okay, it's present in this one too. Okay, let me just take this off here. Good news. So there was no bacteria, there was no infection. There is some irritation present because of the foreign object that was in your eye. Luckily, it was nothing to worry about. It was just a dry plant in there. But the irritation needs to be treated. So I'm going to be prescribing you some drops that you're going to be taking for 2 weeks. Okay? Just to make sure that your eye completely heals in that area and that you don't feel any discomfort at all. Now you are going to be feeling a little bit of dryness still, but no more itchiness. If you start feeling itchiness again, please give us a call. You shouldn't be feeling anything like that, okay? Let me just update here your file, and I'm gonna be putting the first round of drops for the irritation. Okay, these drops, you're gonna be taking them every night before going to bed. And the first thing in the morning when you wake up, when you go to the bathroom, you're brushing your teeth, you're gonna put your drops. So you're gonna be taking them twice per day. Once you wake up, once you're going to sleep. Okay, let's start with the first round. It's gonna be just regular drops. We're gonna put 2 drops on each eye. 1, 2. 1, 2. And you're gonna close your eyes for about 10 seconds. Keep them closed, okay? Well, let me write down your prescription and the instructions. You can open your eyes now. Okay. So the discomfort of the dryness should be going away, I would say, in 3 days' time, or even earlier than that. The itchiness shouldn't be there anymore. The moment you feel the same itchiness, not regular itchiness that sometimes we get in our eyes, please contact us, because there might be something else in there that we didn't see. But for that, we will need to do another type of examination, a little bit deeper, okay? But I don't think it will be necessary. That this is pretty common, especially during windy days, that we are going outside and we don't even feel that something goes inside our eyes, because our eyes get with the tears help us soothe the eye. So sometimes we don't even feel it. It just goes all the way in the back. For the next, I will say, 1 week, I will suggest you to wear sunglasses if it's possible when you're going outside. During the night, it's going to be tricky. If you can find clear glasses, that will be great, just to protect your eyes during this time, because the drops can tend to make you feel a little bit vulnerable in your eyes. Okay, so you have any questions? Well, then I will see you in 2 weeks' time when your treatment is done, so we can check your eyes again and just give you the okay that everything is fine with them. Are you okay by coming to this time already? Okay, perfect. So I have you scheduled for 2 weeks at this exact time. We are gonna be calling you beforehand just to remind you about the appointment. Okay, very well. It was a complete pleasure. Please take care, and if you have any questions in the future, please call us. Okay, goodbye. Karen, can you send the next patient, please? Thank you so much. Hello, welcome. How can I help you today? You're starting to see the colors faded. Okay, let me just switch this so we can check your eyes. When did this start it? Oh, I see you had an accident. When did this occur? Did you got a hit in your head? Okay. Did you have a cranial nerve exam when you were taken to the hospital? Okay, very good. Did they tell you anything about your optical nerves? It was inconclusive. Okay. When was this cranial nerve exam done? Around 2 weeks. And when did you start experiencing the colors to be fading? Oh, they don't look as vibrant as before. Okay. Well, actually, after a hit or concussion, it's pretty common for that to happen into some people, and that can affect the nerves in the eyes. But as you were telling me, your cranial nerve exam was inconclusive. Maybe they missed something. Where you check in the emergency room or into just a doctor office? Emergency room. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they miss a few spots in there, so it's very important that after an accident like yours, try to check with your own medical provider, because ERs tend to miss some things. Okay. We're gonna start by checking your eyes first. Let me just clean my hands, sanitize them. At the moment, how are you feeling? Are you experiencing headaches or maybe feeling a little bit dizzy when you're walking? Nothing? Okay. So let's check your eyes. Okay, you're gonna look straight forward to me. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you to look up for me. Good. Your retina looks a little bit odd. I'm pretty sure that they check your eyes in the ER, but they definitely miss this, because your retina looks a little bit to the side, just barely. Maybe they missed that because it's very, very slight. Are you experiencing this color fadeness in both eyes or just one? Both? Okay, let's check the other eye. Okay, this one has the same issue here. Okay, I'm gonna lower the lights. I need to check something. Okay, we're looking straight forward again. There we go. Definitely there is a slight change in your retina. In both, actually. Okay. So my problem here is that your retina has moved slightly to the side on both eyes, but you are not having any symptoms of removal of the retina, so maybe it's temporary. hopefully it's temporary and what you're experiencing will go away. Okay, let's do another exam here. Okay, looking straight forward again. You're not gonna move your head or your neck, okay? Okay, good. 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 Now you're gonna follow the light just with your eyes. You're not gonna move your head or your neck. Good. Do you experience any discomfort while doing this? No pain? Okay. Now don't move your eyes, your head or neck. Let me know what form I'm doing. Good. A circle. A square. Good. Don't move your eyes, please. Okay, let's start again. Triangle. Excellent. Very good. I'm gonna let your eyes rest for a little bit. Now, the good thing is that your optical nerves seems pretty okay. I don't find any problem in there. The issue is with your retina. Are you someone that scratches their eyes a lot? Like doing this often? Sometimes. And do you do it softly or you go deep, scratching your eye? Quite deep. Okay. Do you wear any prescription lenses or glasses? Have you ever done a LASIK in your eyes? Okay. Now, let's check your eye a little bit closer. Okay, I'm gonna be very close to you. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay, the shift is very, very slightly half a centimeter there. But it's notorious to be a problem with colors, especially for you telling me that your colors are a little bit faded, so you're not seeing them very bright, isn't it? Okay, let's do a colorblind test. Very well. Just stay in that position. Okay. You're gonna please tell me, what do you see in this circle? Do you see anything inside? Okay. How about here? Take your time. Okay, good. How about here? Okay, good. And here? Good. What you see in here are numbers. Can you repeat them for me? Good. 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 Okay. Let's switch. Now, can you tell me what you see here? And here? How about here? Good. And here. Can you repeat the number in here? Now here. Good. And here. Very well. You're going to repeat the numbers again. Good. Good. And again in this chart. Good. 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 Excellent. Okay, so we're missing a little bit in there. So you definitely have some color blindness in there. So it's definitely not genetic. It was caused by trauma, which most of the time is reversible. So let's take a look here. Very good. Okay, very well. We're gonna use drop therapy that hopefully is gonna work for your retina issue. Let's see the reaction first. Okay. Very well. So I'm gonna be applying these drops into your eyes, and hopefully it's not gonna change colors because these react to a hormone that causes some degeneration on the retina. Okay, looking up for me. Try not to blink. Good. Here we go again. Let's give it a couple of minutes. Now, I have good news. Your problem is going to be temporary. There is nothing wrong with your eyes on the overall, which your color blindness is not genetics. It's something because of the trauma that you received and caused the retina to separate for a little bit, and it will go back to its regular position. That's why you start seeing the colors faded right after your accident. It was not immediately, right? It took some time. But no, it will take around, I will say, maybe 4 to 8 weeks to completely heal and move back to its original position. Okay, let's see your eyes. There has been no change in color, which is good. Means that the nerves on the retina is good. There was no damage. There was no trauma directly to the area. That gives us hope that this will take a shorter time to heal completely. Now, I'm gonna do a series of exercise just to see how your optical nerve is working, okay? Again, looking straight forward. Okay, now you're gonna move your eyes from trying to do a circle with them clockwise. Okay, good. Continue doing it. You might feel a little bit dizzy, but it's important to do it. Good, good, very good. Now you can rest. Let's give it a few seconds to rest your eyes. Now you're gonna do it on the other rotation. Good, good, very good. Okay, now you're gonna look up and down, up and down. You're gonna feel dizzy. That's okay. Okay, good, good, good. Excellent. Now let's rest for a little bit, and we're gonna do it side to side. Okay. Now let's go side to side. Good, good, good. Excellent. I'm happy to tell you that your optical nerves are good. Now, something very important for the next, I will say, it's gonna be hard, but for the next 2 to 3 months, you're gonna have to be very mindful about your eyes. Not to rub them at all, not even the slightest. So, even if you're gonna clean your eyes, let's say that you put on makeup in your eyes and you wanna wash it, you're gonna have to be extra careful on using anything in your eyes. Let's say, let me see if I have a cotton. Okay, I have a pad here. Then you have a pad to clean your eyes. So you're not gonna do it directly into your eyes. You're gonna tap it slightly, very, very slightly. Never putting pressure into your eyeball, okay? It's very important for the healing process. You need to be very, very mindful of this for the next months. Yeah, because if you continue to rub your eyes, you're gonna damage the retina, and in the long run it could be worse, and the color blindness could be getting worse too. Yeah, unfortunately it happens quite a lot. People don't get mindful with their eye and they just rub and just squish their eyes too much, and with your issue at the moment it could be quite dangerous. Okay, so let's put this in your medical history. I'm gonna write a prescription for eye drops. These eye drops are gonna do something very, very good, which is helping the retina go back to its original position and heal the area completely. So it's gonna be important to take your drops always at the same time, which will be always 12 hours. Every 12 hours you're gonna put 2 drops on each side, and you're gonna keep your eyes closed for at least a minute. I recommend you to do it while on bed or in a sitting position, so you can put your head to the back like this for at least 1 minute, okay? But don't worry, I'm gonna put the whole instructions in your prescription here. We're gonna go with this treatment for 2 weeks. And we're gonna have another appointment in 2 weeks still. Okay. So in 2 weeks time for the next appointment, is this hour okay with you, or do you want it in the morning, afternoon? The same? Okay. Very good. So after you start taking these drops, I will say that after the first week, you're going to start noticing improvement in your color blindness. You're going to start feeling that the colors start getting more vibrant. It's going to be a slow process to get it back to its full vibrancy of the colors, but don't worry, it will go back to normal. So I'm very happy to say that is not completely permanent. It's just going to take a little bit of time to help it go back to its original position, okay? Very well. Now, the redness that I notice in your eyes must be because of dryness. So I will also recommend you to use refreshing drops for your eyes. They sell them over the counter, and you can put it in your eyes whenever you feel your eyes start getting dry. Yeah, actually it helps the healing process too. Okay, let's see. So I have here drops. Let me open it for you. It's gonna look like this. This is just a sample. I'm gonna put drops right now, and you're gonna take your next dose in 12 hours. Okay. So open your eyes and we're going to apply 2 drops. 1, 2. Good. Close your eyes. Keep it closed. Now this one. 1, 2. Very well. Close your eyes. Remember, it needs to be closed for 1 whole minute, and put your head all the way to the back. Right. You're going to stay there for 1 minute. Let me know if you feel any reaction, that it feels tingly or a burning sensation or anything. Nothing? Okay, good. Okay, good. Excellent. So you have any allergic reactions to it? Okay, you can open your eyes now. How does it feel? Good. Okay. So remember, I put in your prescription that you can have it here in the reception for your drops, your medical drops, and for just refreshing eye drops. Okay. Do you have any questions? No, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. You're gonna get back your color back to the normal self. Okay, if that's all, I will see you in 2 weeks' time. Okay. Please follow the instructions and don't rub your eyes. Very important, okay? Okay, take care. Karen, there's a patient going for you, and please give him the prescription. Yeah, thank you so much. See you. Goodbye. Experience before, such as medical